I am so tired. I am very sleepy. And I forgot what I was going to say just now. So my low and my high are really intertwined because, my low is the fact I'm very sleepy. The reason being is because I stayed up late watching football and Rick and Morty. And my high is I had a great time watching football and Rick and Morty. But also I saw my family yesterday too, and that was wonderful. In fact, my act of kindness was helping my family watch my nephews yesterday and playing with my nephews as we're all together. Ooh, oh gosh, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I can barely concentrate right now. But I can tell you this. This is the worst I've done NFL picks probably this whole year. I mean, week one was technically worse, but I tend to give myself more of a pass for that one only because, it's week one. This is the worst I've done this whole year. And if you don't believe me, let's look. Okay, so I was wrong on Thursday I was right about the Jags winning. That's one though. Falcons and Buccaneers, I was wrong about the Falcons winning, so now I'm 1-1. I was wrong about the Bears winning, so that makes me 1-2. I was right about the Browns winning, so that's 2-2. Wrong about the Giants winning, so 2-3. Very wrong about the Ravens winning, so 2-4. I'm mad that the Patriots won, probably because that's one I got wrong, but also because, again, I'm surrounded by the Bills Mafia. So 2-5. Yeah, it's not looking good already. I was right about the Seahawks winning, so it makes it 3-5. Okay. Wrong about the Steelers, so 3-6. Six. Okay, yeah, 6. Wrong about the Chiefs winning, so that makes it 4-6. Wrong about the Broncos winning, so that makes it 4-7. And right about the Eagles winning, so that makes it 5-7. And I still have one more game to go. My best bet is to make it 6-7. I hope I get this right. Luckily, I don't think I need to put much effort into this pick because it's the 49ers and the Vikings. Of course I think the 49ers are going to win. Yep. I'm picking the 49ers. Gosh. Seriously, I really could fall asleep on camera. I am that tired, but, the show is going on. So, I mean, yeah, I had a lot of big surprises and a lot of big upsets, to be sure, but at least the Bills are one game behind the Dolphins instead of, 2. So, yeah, who am I kidding? The Eagles are going to win. The Eagles are going to win probably the entire conference. Unless the 49ers can stop them. I think we're going to get an NFC Championship rematch. Cool. Cool. Alright, Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta collect myself here. Man, I was having like the craziest sort of, in some ways, nightmare-inducing dream ever. But I don't want to get into what the dream was, because unless you're a fan of Digimon, you're not going to get what I'm trying to, you're not going to get what was in the, you're not going to get what the dream was about. But, actually, come to think of it, whatever problem the dream had, it wasn't resolved either, so. Good Lord. Hello? I can't even think of anything. Okay. I can do this. Hey, I'm cool. So yeah, last night's episode of Rick and Morty was the funniest thing I think I've seen in a long time. Like, I am not even kidding. I thought it was honestly, episodes of Rick and Morty are usually good, and they're funny. But this episode had me laughing out loud. It was basically, okay, if you saw the trailer for season 7, you see Morty in handcuffs like, tell you what, buddy, you made a big mistake here. And, there's another part of that trailer where Jerry asks help from Rick for a rake situation. And that's the thing, with clips like that, you never think they're going to be in the same episode, but they are. So, literally, they're both in the same episode. And here's where it gets funny. Because Morty got captured by, the underground mafia people, whatever, right? And when Jerry asks Rick for help with the rake, and obviously Rick doesn't really want to help or care anything about that sort, Jerry tells him that that he's wasting his brain. And so they do a body swap sort of thing where they can't get used to how the other one thinks. So they wind up, one actually does mean to kill himself. The other is completely by accident. So Rick's computer puts it all together, but some of Jerry isn't Rick and some of Rick isn't Jerry. So they're both Rick and Jerry. And what ensues is some of the funniest shenanigans I think I've ever seen, not just on Rick and Morty, but in all of animation, period. And the icing on the cake is they appropriately play the song We Are Gonna Be Friends, which, unless you've seen the intro to Napoleon Dynamite, you wouldn't know what that song is. But it works here. And it was funny. This episode legitimately had me laughing. And what gets better is, there are several times throughout the episode where Rick and Jerry are able to bring themselves back to normal, but they don't. Because they like each other, what they are, with parts of Jerry and Rick and some of the parts of Rick and Jerry. And they go on crime spree shenanigans. They get banned from a bar. That's actually a nice little thing at the end. Let's see what else. Okay, now I'm getting tired again. I'm losing focus. Holy cow, I'm losing focus. Okay. So, right, the ending. So the Mafia captures Morty, Summer, and Beth. And both Rick and Jerry are like, well, the only thing we have left to do is use the best idea we've ever had. So they combine. They quite literally combine into what looks like, oh, it's a Rick and Jerry hybrid, but like the shape of the body is like a bug. They're like, actually, technically this would be considered a spider. So, like, both of Rick and Jerry's arms, both of Rick and Jerry's legs, it's as if their torsos were put together into one. And meanwhile, Jerry's head is on top of Rick. And they become Jericky. Which is that's one of the most genius things I've ever heard, which is funny because Rick is a genius. And they just kill everyone in this episode. Oh, that reminds me. As they're performing crime spree shenanigans, their calling card is they take a fast food burger and put it in someone's mouth after they kill them. They're like, that's our calling card. Oh my, this episode was just absolutely hilarious. And I gotta say, like, so far, this season has been pretty great. And, well, here's the thing. I talked about how I actually do like these new voices of Rick and Morty because they sound nigh identical to what Justin Roiland had. This was the first episode of this season I've seen. So 2 episodes in, where'd he go? Where I didn't even think about the fact that Rick and Morty have different voices. So, kudos to both the writing team and the 2 guys voicing Rick and Morty respectively. Because 2 episodes in, they've done a great job knocking this out of the park. I am wholly impressed, actually. So, yeah, that's all I got for that. There's no One Piece manga chat this week because they're on break, which rather saddens me, to be sure. What else happened? Oh, while I was at my folks yesterday, the friend who invited me to the Halloween party, she invited me to go trick-or-treating with everyone from the party on Halloween. Yeah, I'm in. I am so in. I want to do it. I want to go trick-or-treating. And here's the thing, because there's a Halloween party over at the Illegal Tap House on Saturday. And I have a costume prepared for that too. A different costume from what I wore at the Halloween party. So right now I'm torn between 2 costumes for Halloween. I mean, one is obviously the Bill Swarsky's Bears fan as I went to the party. But the other I went as a couple of years ago as Ash Williams from Evil Dead. I'm thinking for illegal, obviously I'm doing Ash Williams because, gosh darn, I'm going to win that costume contest with that costume. Yeah, for those of you wondering why I'm going as Ash Williams, because I went as Ash Williams for Halloween in 2019 over at the Illegal Tap House when they had that Halloween party. But I didn't win the costume contest. But yet there's one guy, I think he's the owner, who remembers who I am. He remembers what costume I wore. So I'm like, why didn't I win the costume contest then? So this year I'm going with unfinished business. Okay? That's what I'm gonna go for. Meanwhile, for actually Halloween, here's the thing. No matter how you slice it, Halloween is smack dab in the middle during fall. like, Halloween night in the middle of fall. Therefore, it is going to be very cold out. It usually always is. See, with going as Ash Williams People Dead, some of that were like, part of my body is shirtless. But it's okay because I'm going to be indoors. Going trick-or-treating, though, here's the thing. If it's warm on Halloween, I'll go as Ash Williams. And if it's not, I'll go trick-or-treating as the Bill Swirsky's Bears fan. So, that's where I'm at the moment. So, I mean, at the very end of the day, you want to dress more for comfort than for looks. So, I mean, listen, if I really wanted to be crazy for illegal, I would go, as the Hulk, and I would like paint my whole body and everything. But I think it's a no shirt, no shoes, no service. And the Hulk don't wear a shirt. He technically doesn't wear shoes either, but my costume requires me to wear shoes, so there you go with that. Yeah. That's all I got. I hope you all like this video. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I have a very homemade video for all of you guys watching Jordan. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Oh, I didn't do Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. And remember, for me, I'll talk to some people in the right back. Take care, make good choices. 607 all day, baby.